This episode of TechnoBuffalo is brought to you by Gamefly. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the episode of Ask the Buffalo. This is one of my favorite shows because I get to talk about absolutely anything and I get to answer questions, whatever's going on in your mind holes. Up this week, it's all about the OnePlus iPhone 6, and I answer a few personal questions. This is Ask the Buffalo. Let's start asking the Buffalo. So the first question comes from someone whose name I can't say without laughing. Rogan Yourseth asks, "Hi John." Hi Rogan Yourseth. "Do you think that the OnePlus One will be the catalyst that prompts the big boys to release high-end flagships with mid-range prices?" No. No, I do not, unfortunately, think that. I think it's a great idea. They're probably going to sell a ton of them. They probably have razor-thin margins, but it is not going to change the paradigm at all. Samsung, HTC, Apple will all continue to sell premium phones at premium prices. They'll sell mid-range phones with mid-range prices and low-end phones with low-end prices. It's really just business. So I would not expect that paradigm to change anytime soon as much as we all would want it to. Hopefully that helped answer your question. Next question comes from Twitter. Dapster360 asks, @John4Lakers, what are your hopes for the iPhone 6? My big hope, and something I say every year like a broken record, is redesign iOS. Don't make icons flatter. Redesign the whole freaking OS. Let me see information quickly. Something like widgets or live tiles, where I don't have to sort of open up an application to see it. I need more than just that little badge saying something's happening in that app. I know there's a pull-down shade, but it doesn't really offer that much information, at least for my taste. On the hardware side, I have longed for a bigger screen. iPhone 4 inches just doesn't cut it. And yes, I know, that's what she said. 4.7 sounds awesome, but I am hoping for a 5.5-inch iPhone. I love big phones, and I would love to have an iPhone phablet just taking up way more space than it should in my pocket. So my pants look weird. I got to explain that that's not me. It's actually just a rectangular shaped phone. That would make me super happy. Obviously, it'll have more power, probably more RAM and better battery. All that stuff goes without saying. Hoping for a new design. We've seen leaks that show it's going to be thinner and sort of have the back band similar to what we see now on the HTC One M8. Apple does an awesome job usually with their design, so I just let Apple be Apple to design and give me a bigger screen and a redone iOS 8, and I'll be pretty happy. But maybe add NFC in there, because I really like that, and wireless charging. I would really like wireless charging. That's my wish list for the iPhone 6. What is your wish list for the iPhone 6? So Ask the Buffalo is kind of a fun show. You can ask me anything you want from tech or outside of tech, and sometimes I'll answer personal questions, and I've got a couple personal ones right here. First question comes from Josh. Hey, John. Hi, Josh. When you aren't at the TB headquarters, what do you do for fun? Do you go to sporting events with your family, or do you hang out and watch some TV? So that would have to be a before and after question. I've got a 7.5-month-old son, so I don't go much of anywhere. Usually when I leave work, I try and get in early so I can leave between 5 and 5:30 so I can spend some time with him. We usually put him in for a bath around 6:30 or 7, so I don't get to see him that often. And then I can't really go anywhere because the baby's sleeping upstairs, so usually I'll just sit on the couch and watch TV. I used to try and go to the gym and that kind of stuff. I don't leave much anymore, so I went and got an elliptical machine so I can feel like I'm at least doing something. On the weekends, my wife and I love to go see movies, but we can't really do that anymore because, we can't bring a baby to the movies, so it's not as exciting. But before the baby, I used to love to go to Angel games, Laker games, love to go to sporting events. Saw movies all the time. I was way more active than I am now, and just like to go and hang out with friends, and unfortunately I haven't a chance to do much of that. Hopefully that helped answer your question. We'll take a quick break, exhale for a minute, and thank my friends and good peeps at Gamefly. You know we love video games here at TechnoBuffalo, and Gamefly is the largest online video game rental service, meaning you can get really any game you want from over 8,000 choices on whether it's classic titles or all consoles and handhelds sent right to you. With plans starting at just $15.95 a month, Gamefly members can rent up to 1 to 4 games at a time and then keep them for as long as they want. So if you really want to keep playing that game or try and beat ghouls and goblins, you can do so. Once you're done playing a game, you just put it in the envelope, send it back, and Gamefly will send you the next one on your list. Super easy. Members can also play hundreds of PC games for free with unlimited PC play. To check it all out, go to gamefly.com/technobuffalo. It's pretty sweet. Again, it's gamefly.com/technobuffalo. Now back to the video. And speaking of my son, let's answer the last question. Comes from Sachin Banal, who asks, "Hey John, how much of an impact do you think your love of technology will affect your son and Nathan's life? Do you think he will have the same passion for technology as you do?" So totally funny story. My mom makes a joke that I can't tell Nathan what I do for a living until he's like 12. Like, you know, in my house we've got Xbox and PlayStations and PSPs and all kinds of other fun stuff laying around. Just want him to be distracted by all technology. And part of my ways kind of thinks he's right. Let him grow up like I grew up. Go outside and play. Don't, you know, sit at home on a tablet. But I recognize that's totally ideological. I mean, that's not going to happen. So I can introduce him to technology gradually. So maybe show him what technology can do and let him decide if it's his passion or not. I don't want to force anything on him. In fact, I'm one of those parents that's like, he's not going to inherit the family business. He's got to sort of earn his own keep, whatever it is he wants to do. I don't want him to always think that he can screw around in school and he'll always have a job because dad owns a company. Not the case, for sure. Not the case. So you have to make his own way in the world. If he finds a way to technology, then great. If not, then hope whatever he does, he can support himself and a family and be happy doing it. Next question comes from 6 Moody Doors, who asked, you told us TechnoBuffalo Story, but never answered the #1 question. How did you come up with the name? So listen, it's just us talking. The story I've told in the past, I went to school in upstate New York, University of Rochester, right near Buffalo, TechnoBuffalo, boom. The real answer is that it was an available URL. I was looking for something with techno in it and something that was easy to spell and something to easily identify. Before I started doing all this stuff, I was a marketing guy, so I still sort of have a marketing brand. I wanted something that was identifiable and strong, easy to spell, that I can market. The Buffalo was just something that sort of popped in my head, no particular reason for it one way or another. And I thought I could spin off other sites. I could sort of use that Buffalo name and make it very iconic. Sort of fun TechnoBuffalo fact, when we first launched the site, we did a contest to name the Buffalo. If you know what we named the Buffalo, if you remember what the Buffalo's name was, leave in the comments right down below. We'll see how big a fan you guys really are. Anyway guys, thank you for watching that episode of TechnoBuffalo. Hope you enjoyed. I love making these videos. If you want to ask a question, every Tuesday on the site we'll put up a call for questions. You can just leave them in the comments. Otherwise, send it to me at Twitter, at John4Lakers or at TechnoBuffalo. Just use hashtag AskTheBee and I will see it. I'll pick 4 or 5 questions and answer them every week. Till next time, I'm John Rettinger. See you guys next video. Bye-bye. What's up everyone? Thank you for watching that video. If you want to see more of the latest and greatest tech news, you can subscribe to our main TechnoBuffalo channel by clicking the button right down below in my pants region, or click on the buttons to your right to see more videos.